Mr. Vishnu Chandra, who is the Deputy Director General, National Informatics Center. And Mr. Chandra will be speaking on the topic leveraging ICT and geospatial technologies for improved water resource management. Over to you, Mr. Chandra.
Thank you very much. And let me share my presentation. Let me thank you all. Thank you, AGI, for giving me opportunity to present this topic on leveraging ICT and geospatial technology for improved water resource management. As you know, water is an important resource, and ICT infrastructure and geospatial framework is very important to extend water resources information from planning and decision making as a service. So since I belong to National Informatics Center and we are managing government network, government infrastructure, government data centers, along with geospatial platform, that which facilitate data management, geospatial data sharing framework using NIC GIS platform Bharat Maps, and certain case studies and application related to water I am going to present here. We have, NIC has a ICT framework infrastructure, and we are technology partner of government, providing ICT infrastructure on demand to develop and design IT system for government, and also extend advice to how to use emerging technology. We have infrastructure and service framework for data collection and storage, national cloud Meghraj, high-speed network, and standards e-governance platform over the top of the cloud. Some of the platform services are listed in this slide. This is the digital infrastructure available entire country, NICNet, NKM, with video conferencing, cloud, national data centers, and at top of it, we have, in fact, this particular slide is belong to Open Data Platform, which NIC has implemented as a part of implementation of data sharing and access policy. In fact, with new government policy where spatial data is being liberalized, this platform is going to be further enhanced. And then we have a digital infrastructure, including network, cloud, video conferencing, and national data center with government website and GIS platform at top of it. Then I came to a major government initiative to implement National Data Sharing and Access Policy 2012, NDSAP, and NIC has set up an open data platform. This is going to be further enhanced in context of new geospatial policy guidelines which has come in terms of spatial data. Now, this slide is very important where we are facilitating geospatial enabled data sharing framework at NIC Cloud ICT. See, these are the different frameworks. And we are trying to create systems of systems where multiple verticals can talk to each other through APIs. And GIS platform Bharat Map becomes the foundation and providing base map and leveraging services. So I have just given certain examples of various platforms in various domains, whether it is energy services, financial services, postal services, transport services, Swamitva scheme. Similarly, on this water side, you can see there are large number of services. Delhi Jal Board, all these services related to river drainages, watershed management system, and around core spatial framework for service integration at top of secure cloud infrastructure, you can build systems of systems framework with sharing of information through APIs and integration and further facilitating the analytics or geoanalytics. Now, as I said, we have multi-layer GIS platform Bharat Maps, which seamlessly provide base maps, satellite images, hybrid maps across the country. Bharat Map has base map up to village level with large number of point of interest data created against government assets, provide geocoding, reverse coding services, navigational services, and it acts as a framework. And through this framework, we are leveraging map as a service through APIs to get embedded in workflows of e-governance system. Now, I will come to a particular case study. In fact, this work is going on in Telangana as a part of Mission Bhagirathi, where portable drinking water security on long-term basis to every rural houses and public institutions, functional tap connection to every rural household, GPs, rural communities to plan, implement, manage, and operate and maintain their own in-village water supply systems, capacity building. Now, this is as a part of Jal Jeevan Mission. This Mission Bhagirathi has been implemented where creation of an update of water supply network infrastructure, water resource mapping and data management, water network service maintenance, optimal use of water resources in budgeting, SLA management, business analysis for decision making, for effective problem solving and decision making through a collaborative framework of spatial data. In this project, spatial data assets of water resources which were addressed: intake wells, reservoir tank storage, treatment plants, distribution network, water testing laboratories, IoT devices location. Machine-to-machine transfer data is happening under this project. Water quality, chemical and meteorological, water resources, surface and ground water quantitative assessment, water relation measurement decision support system. These are the objective of Mission Bhagirathi objective, and NIC Telangana unit is working on this, where local data is coming from local sources and base map services going from NIC Cloud using Bharat Maps. Provide functional household tap connections to every household. Prioritize provisional FHTC affected area, villages and drought prone areas under this scheme to provide functional tap connections to schools, Anganwadis, GPs and so many things. Promote and ensure volunteer ownership among local communities. These are the objectives for, and monitoring functions also included as a part of total framework. Mobile app for tap survey of residents. This is made it operational, and all map services are being consumed to locate, to conduct the complete tap survey on ground. These are the data visualizations for network analysis segment using base services are from NIC GIS platform. Again, structure-wise statistics, network coverage details shown in cards format. Water grid connecting habitations, complete water grid mapping has been done. Activities under pipelines are breakage monitoring system. This will help to recognize the breakage and take appropriate action immediately. SCADA integration and spatial analysis. These are the water supply framework. All the information as a part of workflow with location details has been captured under this project. I just want to relate. This is one case study which we have done as a part of today's presentation. I have presented it. There are the use of emerging technologies like GeoEye. NIC has set up a center of excellence in artificial intelligence, IoT, blockchain, as well as other emerging technologies. Now, GeoEye for water resources can be used for building efficient water system, comprehensive distribution network, optimizing current water resources, infrastructure planning for water structures. GeoIT tools, monitoring through IoT sensors, improve data quality with machine-to-machine transfer, configuring remote configurable capability, sensors, water information on real-time basis. So along with location and sensor information, further qualitative information can be obtained from the ground. GeoEye and water resources can be used spatial machine learning like data cleaning, normalization, missing value identification, quantitative and qualitative data conversion, water quality index, advanced AI for gathering consolidated qualitative assessment based on parameter across selected stretch and validating the further data. These are some certain examples which are being using geospatial technology, specific tools like synchronize water supply with demand, regulate pump operation to save energy, manage the withdrawal of water from different sources and reservoirs, control the purification process of sewage infrastructure. It can be used for irrigation network, for agriculture development. It can also be used to compute water head losses during flowing water in pipes. Advanced software can simulate water flow in complicated loop of water network. GIS tool can also facilitate computerized irrigation water budgeting system based on soil type and water retention capacity. Disaster management, disaster warning system where we can use GIS, AI, and IoT in tandem. And there are 4 elements which can be supported by governance and coordination mechanism in collaborative way, covers behavior predicting and modeling, risk assessment, warning systems, communication dissemination. So this as an end-to-end workflow with complete GeoICT, IoT enabled AI-based systems can be facilitated. Finally, I would like to convey there are certain activities which as a framework, we are trying to converge water resources requirement in terms of water supply networks, in terms of sewage planning, in terms of solid waste water management, and in particularly project like geospatial cities, say Greater Noida, one map, one Greater Noida, the foundation-based map in 1/1000 scale with complete land and other utility information is available. Further use cases related to water supply and other things is being overlaid on the same framework by us in collaborative manner. This is another example where we have done complete foundation framework, including high-scale base map for slums of Mumbai. And at the same framework, water-related requirements and demands for slum clusters and also being integrated. Thank you. In brief, this is my presentation. And digital transformation using Geo-ICT and ICT-based network, converging data sets through APIs from various verticals, where ICT has a major role to demonstrate service delivery in water resources. Thank you.